We're a real estate services platform that allows individuals and organisations to acquire and manage the services of estate agents, property managers, real estate agents, real estate brokers, and other real estate service providers. The platform is designed to achieve a competitive and transparent result, both in process and outcome. The platform is designed to provide high quality data and extensive reports to individuals on both sides of the transaction. And ultimately, our goal is to provide an environment in which both individuals who seek transaction services and the service providers themselves can work in a collaborative and secure way, either as an individual or as part of a broader team. Our platform has an experienced professional community with real estate service providers from a number of different organisations and in a number of different jurisdictions. Unique skills and familiarity in handling complex transactions are a must for all of our professional community, and their expertise and advice is what owners value most. For more information about our website and who we are as an organisation, please head to vendorable.com and click on the About section. For now, I'd like to take you into a section about how the platform operates for property owners. Vendorable as a platform works for property owners as it allows them to transact with real estate service providers. Everything within Vendorable revolves around a property record. And so in the journey within the platform, for you as a user, either as an individual or your organisation, revolves around creating a property record. The first step is to add your property. This allows you to collect and store documents with your property in readiness for finding a transaction service provider, providing a handy way for filing records. The platform has users with a single property up to thousands of properties, allowing them to manage a large portfolio or just an individual asset. Vendorable then makes it easy for an individual or an organisation to see what is happening with each property. At this stage, your details are kept confidential. Information relating to properties in your index is not shared with any professional service providers, and unless you request services, it remains that way. The second step for using the platform as an owner is to request a service. You can post a job to a service provider that kicks off a competitive tender for services. You can describe what you want in your job, the help you need, outline your ideal professional, and provide as little or much instruction as to how you would like to run the transaction process. This allows you to also set expectations around costs and your preferred criteria, as well as what you would expect from a service provider post-appointment. At this stage, you can also control how much of your personal or company details are made available to prospective service providers, allowing you to have, if you would like, one-way communication until such time as you're comfortable to engage with service providers in a two-way fashion. The next step of the process for using the platform involves receiving proposals. One of the benefits of using Vendorable as a platform is that you can get proposals both quickly and in a homogeneous format. You can receive proposals at your desk or in the palm of your hand and avoid the age-old problem of living in email and on the telephone, whilst at the same time having a platform present simply the property professional's profile and also the information that they've submitted in a homogeneous format. Our objective is to continue to grow the platform using prior work and client feedback of agents to provide new and existing users insight on their decisions as to who they should choose as their service provider. You can connect with whichever service provider you think best, and the decision is not outsourced to Vendorable. As an owner, either selling, leasing, valuing, or engaging any other transaction service, you make the decision. If you've hidden your details until now, connecting with a service provider is at your discretion. You're in control. The next step is to contract electronically. One of the objectives of Vendorable as a platform is to take existing paper-based processes and ensure that they can all be done electronically. When you agree to use a service provider, you agree on terms immediately within the platform. This is because each agreement contains Vendorable's set of global rules that account for jurisdictional and regulatory requirements and the service type you are seeking. This assists you and the professional you engage to enter into an agreement that is faster as it is electronic, without increasing the risk because the agreement is the same regardless of which service provider you choose. Vendorable also ensures that our terms of service incorporated into the agreements are always up to date, which protects both the owners and the service provider users in being compliant with the latest requirements, both jurisdictionally and in terms of stop check. Vendorable helps ensure that anything you are committed to is compliant by constantly updating our terms of service. This works both ways. As an owner, you are benefiting from us understanding jurisdictional requirements, and as a service provider, we keep our terms of service up to date so that you stay compliant from a legislative and regulatory perspective. Post-engagement, Vendorable allows you to work collaboratively. You can communicate directly with your service provider now, track their progress and receive reports at regular intervals, and these are generated on demand, or they can be viewed in the app. That way, you don't have to worry about having a weekly phone call for an update, playing phone tag, having communications stuck in email, or have a lack of information for audit purposes. You're able to access the update for your property transaction at any device with the internet and a web browser. This is the same for your team, and it's also the same for the service provider. Finally, post-transaction, you're required to provide a review. Our belief is that building knowledge between a community of service professionals and the people who use their services will improve future transactions. Help us build knowledge to help others decide which service providers they should use, and once your service provider has completed working for you, you can rate their service and leave a testimonial. Your review is anonymized and aggregated with the reviews of other property owners who have used the same service provider. Some frequently asked questions that we have from owners. Signing up to Vendorable is as easy as clicking the Create Account button either here or up the top of your screen at vendorable.com. To create an account, you'll need to supply an email. You will receive a message from us to confirm that the email you have provided was entered correctly and is yours. You'll need to click that link in the email to continue. Vendorable is free for property owners to sign up, manage their portfolio, sales and leasing transactions. There are some services charges for service providers and for some services to owners that are not sales and leasing transactions, so please see our terms of service page for these. From a compliance perspective, real estate services are a regulated market. We guide professionals with their compliance obligations to you and for themselves, and we keep our terms of service up to date with legislative and regulatory changes so that the platform continues to work for you. Should you have any questions with regards to compliance, please email support@vendorable.com. Vendorable has standardized the agency agreement between proprietors and agents for varying types of agency costs and transactions. This means that all professionals in the platform bid on the same basis, which creates fairness. It supports 3 types of agency relationships. 2 commission structures for sales and for leasing letting fees are calculated by reference to a period of the rent, and percentage and periodic management fees may apply where the property is to be managed. We have a separate brief summary of the types of agreements and fees agents incur when using Vendorable on the links below. We also make the terms of service available outside the platform, as they outline the entire terms of types of agreements and service fees that apply when using Vendorable, both for owners and for service providers. If you still have questions, the fastest way for us to help you is to sign up to the platform and use the question mark in the bottom right hand corner to chat live with the team. However, if you don't want to sign up and still have a question, you can head to our contact page and send us a message, or alternatively, email support@vendorable.com. This video has outlined briefly how Vendorable works for property owners. In the next video, we'll show you how to get started with the platform and create your first property.